Welcome to the 7 days to happy, healthy relationships live stream marathon. I am so excited to be here. And for the next 7 days, you're going to see me show up live for you this way. And the reason why I'm doing it is primarily two reasons. The first reason is that I wanted to connect with all of you and connect with my community and feel closer to you in this interaction over the next 7 days. And number two, what I wanted to do was, spread awareness about the importance of releasing your limiting beliefs if you're looking to attract healthy love in your life. And I think, you know, limiting beliefs is something we hear so often about, but really the power of shifting your beliefs is going to show you what is truly possible for you in your love life. And so many of us have limiting beliefs subconsciously. So I want to speak a little into what a limiting belief is today, and how, if you have the limiting belief that you don't deserve the love you want, or you don't deserve the relationship you want to have in your life, or that kind of love or relationship that you want is not possible for you, how can we become aware of that belief, and how can we shift it? So if you're ready to shift this belief, say yes in the comments wherever you're joining me from. And let's speak a little bit into why I'm talking about limiting beliefs, and why over the next 7 days I want to keep talking about limiting beliefs and, help you see the power of shifting your limiting beliefs. So, what are beliefs? Beliefs are very simply just any thought that you repeat in your mind again and again. Okay, so anything that you start telling yourself multiple number of times will, due to repetition, become a belief. Now, what is a limiting belief? A limiting belief is a repetitive thought in your mind that limits the capacity at which you can receive good things in life. Now, as a dating and relationship coach, my wholehearted desire for you is to experience the most amazing relationship, to experience the most amazing marriage. So, where do limiting beliefs come into my work and in this picture? So, what happens when you have a limiting belief or a repetitive negative thought is that repetitive negative thought then informs the actions that you will take and the choices that you will make in your love life, in dating if you're single, or in your relationship. And then that action, or sometimes lack of action, we will talk about more about this in just a moment. That lack of action will then create a certain result in your love life, or not create any results in your love life because you're not able to take action because you have a limiting belief operating underneath. Does that make sense? So let's start today with the first limiting belief that we're addressing and hopefully releasing today is I do not deserve. I do not deserve to have that amazing love, that amazing relationship. I don't deserve to be treated like a queen. It's possible for others, but it's not possible for me. So who feels this right now? Like who relates with this, who resonates with this? And I can tell you that, today I'm a very happily married woman for over 10 years. I'm a mom, adored by my husband. But my love life was not always looking like this. And when I was single, I used to look at all these amazing women who would have men, like spoil them and bring them flowers and give them gifts. And I just, I used to look at it with a sense of skepticism, and used to look at it with a sense of wonder, sometimes even envy and jealousy, because I literally did not think it was possible for me. And the subconscious thought in my head was, you know, okay, good for them. But that doesn't happen in my world. Like, that doesn't happen to me. I'm not the chosen one. I'm not the special one. They are. And this is painful to talk about because I know that, I wasn't alone in this. I know that so many women that, we work with inside Elevate also share with us that, when they look at all these women being treated like queens, and they see like, wow, he took her to Maldives on a first class ticket, and like brought her daughter there as well for the holiday. And oh wow, like he got her a diamond ring from South Africa. Or oh wow, he gives her a foot massage before she goes to bed every night during her pregnancy. Wow, how amazing. But like, wow, that happens for other women, but it doesn't happen for me. And so, how did I shift this belief, and how does it look for my clients when they're shifting this belief? So, who can resonate first? I want to hear from you. Do you resonate with this? Do you have a voice within that says, these great things happen for other people, these great things happen for other women? There's something more special in them or about them, but not in me. And maybe they're just more lucky than me. Maybe they're just more good looking than I am. But it happens for others, it's not possible for me. So I want to hear back from you if this resonates and the way you can catch this. So some of you may not even be able to catch this because so often your limiting beliefs are subconscious, which means you're not conscious. It's not like you walk every day and tell yourself it's not possible for me. It's not like you wake up in the morning and you go like, oh, that's not possible for me. That great love, that great relationship, being treated like that, like Sammy's clients in Elevate. So it's not conscious. It could be subconscious for you, which looks like, I'll give you some examples from our clients. So some of our single clients inside Elevate confessed one time that, for example, I can think of one client, Sarah, she specifically said she does not look at or smile at or make eye contact with men who are good looking because she believes she can't have that. So, um, what's the point, right? So she intentionally dates down versus dating at a level that is a match for her, because she believes like, why will that good looking man care about me? And I know he's cute, but why would he be interested in a woman like me? Or it could be subconscious, like for one of our clients in the Elevate Relationships group, Nicole, her guy forgot her birthday, and she just made it a no big deal. And she said, oh, it's okay, it doesn't matter, you forgot my birthday, like what's the big deal? And that's because deep down she didn't even feel like she was worthy of asking for a birthday celebration. And so she felt like, she just had to take whatever the guy was giving to her, because at some deep level, she did not believe it was possible for her to be treated better. It was possible for her to ask for more and to receive more. Okay. So often we're not even aware that we have this sneaky belief that it's not possible for me. I'm not good enough for it, and I don't deserve this, is operating underneath. And I could give you so many examples, honestly, but I want to keep this short and to the point. So just like for one more example from our singles Elevate group, one of our clients, the guy took her out on a date, and she was wearing high heels, and then he expected her to walk across the field, which was marshy and swampy. It had rained, in order to get to the restaurant. And my dear client did not even ask that, either he get a taxi or, like drive her there. She actually tried to walk through that marsh because she did not believe that she deserved better treatment, and she felt like it would be too much to ask for more. And so it's so sneaky, this belief that I don't deserve and other people deserve, and it's possible for them, it's not possible for me. And so many times women will not even recognize that this belief is operating underneath. And it will keep showing up in the way they make their choices. It will keep showing up in the way they show up in dating or inside their relationship. And of course, if you're showing up in a way where you're not able to honor yourself because you don't really believe you deserve it, or you don't really believe you can have that amazing treatment, then you are also going to attract men who will treat you at that level, right? And it's like this self-fulfilling cycle. and the way to break through this. So, how did I break through this? How can you break through this? By the way, who's ready to break through this? Who is ready to break through this? If you're ready to break through this, say ready in the comments. And then I will share how I broke through this and how I show my clients to break through this. So, I'm just going to wait for a moment for all the ready to come. Okay. So, yeah, one of you is saying, I don't deserve because I haven't earned it. Yes, and love is not something we have to earn. Respect is not something we have to earn. Good treatment by a man is not something we have to earn. It's your birthright, basically, right? And so, so many of us have this belief that when we earn something, then we deserve. And I can understand and respect that, most strong, successful women are brought up thinking like this in their careers. But when it comes to your love life, you deserve because you are. You deserve for being. You deserve because you just are intrinsically worthy. And this is what we have to learn, and this is what we have to own. Okay, so in the spirit of keeping this short and succinct, so that all of you show up every single day and make this happen for yourself. By the way, I'm tuning in live from London right now, as you can see in my jazzy, sparkly dress. So the way I shifted this for myself was, number one, I recognized what I just said, which was I was worthy of love without having to earn or prove anything. Yeah, I was worthy of great things by just being who I was. Yeah. So, how does this feel for you? Like, how does it feel to start, like, really just, you don't have to shift all the junk overnight, but like, how does it feel to receive this message? How does it land within you energetically when you understand that love is not something you have to work hard for? Love is not something you have to prove your worthiness to deserve. Love is something you deserve just by being you. When you were born as a little baby, did you work hard to be loved? Did you work hard to be loved? No, you just thought you were cute and amazing and you were worthy of love. And so, what would it take for you to go back to that state of self love and self acceptance and go back to that state of deservingness? I deserve. When a little baby is born, it doesn't think, have I worked hard enough to deserve my parents' love? No, you just know you're cute and you're in the world and you're loved. You deserve love for being you. So, what would it take for you to start going back into that deeper state of self-love and deservingness? So that is one big shift that I had within me, that I was worthy of grand love and the most amazing treatment by just being Sammy. Like, I didn't have to be Beyonce, I didn't have to be J-Lo, I didn't have to be anybody else in this world in order to receive my grand love story. And the second big thing that made a shift for me when it came to levels of deservingness is to understand that I was really the only person standing in the way of my biggest love success. How, you will ask? Well, because I was not giving myself the permission to really believe that the good things that were happening for other women were also possible for me. And so nobody in the world was making my life harder. Nobody was keeping love away from me. Nobody was keeping great treatment away from me. It was me who was standing in my own way because I was literally refusing to give myself permission to believe that I could have those great things. Yeah. So can you see that when you choose to believe that something's not possible for you, or that good stuff happens for other women, it can't happen for you, that Sammy's love success framework inside Elevate works for other women, all these hundreds and hundreds of testimonials you see, but it won't work for you, then how are you helping yourself reach your goal? Because you're literally standing in your own way through your own belief system, right? So you are choosing to think very actively that great things happen for others, they don't happen for you. And so, who can change this reality? You can, right? Because you're literally the only person standing in your way, and you're literally the only person who is not giving themselves permission to say, yes, if it can happen for others, why can't it happen for me? And so, the big shift was for me to stop standing in my own way And to understand that with the beliefs I was thinking, with the repetitive negative thoughts that I was thinking, I was like my own worst enemy. And so the way I had to shift this was by starting to give myself permission. And sometimes it doesn't have to be like this loud, motivational, dramatic change. It can just be that gentle voice within that says, I'm going to give myself permission to dream big. I'm going to give myself permission that if other women can get treated like that, that's evidence for me that it can happen for me. And all I have to do is stop standing in my own way and give myself permission to believe. Because when I believe, that's when positive momentum starts and helps me move forward on my path. So today's homework is to, number one, go into, if you have at any level this belief that good things happen for other women, not for you, that the love success framework inside Elevate will work for other women, not for you. And number two, if you find this belief within you, it could be very different voices. It's different voices for different women. So for some women, it's not possible. For some other women, they deserve this much, but not this much. For some other women, so like recently inside Elevate, one of our clients, her fiance bought her $1 million home for them to live together. And she shared with us very vulnerably in the group. She said, Sammy, I want to throw up. I can't receive at this high level. And we just said to her, receive, receive. You're deserving. You're deserving. You're just deserving by being this woman. You don't have to work harder or do something in order to become deserving of it. So your homework is to recognize if this belief is in the way that you can't have the grant treatment. And number two is to find evidence in your environment. It could be, our success stories and how they get treated, like happy marriages. It could be where, your neighbors, where the husband is really adoring his wife and so lovely to her. Go in your environment and find evidence that if it happens for other people, then that can become the evidence that it can happen for you too. And then all you have to do is get out of your own way, stop standing in your own way, and give yourself permission to have those great things. Because you can have the love you want. And the biggest thing you can do is to stop standing in your own way. So I hope this was lovely and soothing and empowering for you. I cannot wait to come back tomorrow. And remember, this is the final 5 days of Elevate enrollment. The doors are closing on March 31st. And this is my 6 months long group coaching program. It's a very acclaimed and famous program with 12 editions that we have already run of the program, with a proven, tried and tested process that works for the hundreds and hundreds of our clients. It has helped, attract great men, great marriages, create amazing relationships. And when you join Elevate, you get 6 months of live coaching support. You get my world-class 8-module curriculum on the Love Success Framework, and a Facebook group where I hang out like a drone over your head, and so do my coaches, and we support you with situations, questions, anything that comes up on the way. So Elevate is tremendous. Elevate is phenomenal. And Elevate is here to help you have the love you want. And if you're willing and ready to step up and commit to your desire for grand love, then I invite you to join this container. And we completely get it that Elevate is not for everyone. So it's very important to us that if you're struggling with, putting food on the table or struggling with paying your rent, that we highly discourage you from joining. But if you do have the resources, and this is really about, using your empowered energy, your empowered masculine energy to make this possible for yourself, then we invite you to invest in Elevate, because it truly is a life-changing container where so many good things happen for our clients and where their love lives get a complete makeover. And we want you to know it's possible for you too. It truly is. And nothing is standing in your way except your own belief that it's not possible for you. And once you've done the belief work and you've shifted your belief and you've found the evidence and you decide that you're not going to stand in your own way, you will be amazed at what Elevate can help you do. Basically, help you attract your dream relationship, heal your marriage, and just help you experience a whole new level of connection, bliss, and joy that you earlier didn't think was possible for you. I hope this was helpful. If you're feeling called to join Elevate, you'll find the link in the comments below. And of course, find me or email us at support@samiwunder.com. Final 5 days left, and hope to see you inside, and definitely hope to see you tomorrow on the next live stream, where I will be tuning in again live from London. Goodbye. Bye, T-Buzz.